It's my day off, and I'm streaming. So, sorry about yesterday. I was not expecting that. I we were supposed to play Power, but since it's from my brother's library and we share it, Steam library sharing only allows you to play when he's not playing. It used to be a system of if he's playing any of his games, I couldn't play any of his games, but they changed it at some point to this new system, which is much better. But yeah, the agreement was that I would tell him a day in advance when I want to play it for like 3 hours or something. So since I didn't do that, I couldn't play Power World. Anyway, so I did a little bit of work. It was mostly just like flattening land while I was waiting for calcite to grind. Because this takes a while. So all we just need to do is wait on the gypsum, for the most part. But we got a good chunk of it ready. So we can at least build one, maybe 2 bricked blast furnaces. Oh, that's exactly what I need. So, with that in mind, let's empty out. Now, the way I'm going to be doing this is by using a mortar and pestle. Oh, wait, no, it has to be a hammer when it's in a crushed phase. Which, very cheap. Normally, it wouldn't be so cheap. But, I have a surprise resource that helps us greatly. Let's take the dark oak. Oh, wait, those are planks. I thought those were logs. Let's take the cherry wood. Now, before we go any further, I want some music. What am I feeling for today? Oh, God. While I was doing that tedious stuff, I was watching some videos, and I watched one Witcher lore video, and now half my recommendations are that. And it's just like, 7 quests most players hate. It's those kinds of videos that I keep getting. Or the clearly clickbait videos. Ugh. So it's probably a good idea not to touch Witcher 3 ambience today. So, let's go for the opposite of Skyrim. No. Where's the video I usually go for? Yeah. Alrighty. Is this overkill? Maybe. Do I care? No. So 1 stack per hammer. Good. We're gonna need more amethyst at some point. Can I get this to give me the amethyst I need from it? I can forge hammer it. Okay. Ah, my Skyrim music. Beautiful. I really gotta figure out who fucking cooked this soundtrack up, because my goodness, they cooked hard. Okay, so we have how much calcite? Let's just clean it first. Oh, we have a bit more gypsum there. Let's start bashing these apart. Hopefully I can do it in this tech stage. Yes! And it's not draining steam. Yes! That is great. Nice. That's some more lovely, lovely amethyst. Oh. Alright. There we go. Now, I should have another work table. We'll set this up purely to handle making the concrete and the bricks. Brick blast furnace. So, concrete is that recipe. I need buckets, so let's take half. I'll need 2 calcite to 1 gypsum and 1 quartz sand. I'll need some clay dust. So quartz sand requires me to grind up sand. I'll just use this for now because I really don't have any intention of tossing it into the macerator right now. I should only need 5 stacks. And as for the clay, that's where it's going to get a bit more complicated, because to make the clay dust, the recipe is not as simple. Because I can't just grind up clay, that gives me small bits of clay. How do I want to do this? Of course, I can merge them in a compressor, so I guess that's my option here. Okay. Now, I need some stone. Can I use this stuff? No, that's a shame. I need to shut that thing up. Because I like my peace and quiet. Okay, so to grind this up, there. I'll probably need more to do the clay because that's how I'll do them, but for now. There's the quartz sand I'll need. So now we just need to wait on compressing all the clay, which does take a little bit of time. And doesn't this just give me a single one? I can get 2 from a macerator. But that's too long. This is taking too much time. There is a mesa down here. At some point, we're gonna have to gather up a lot of the clay from the terracotta. What are my options to speed this process up? Of course, I could just take it straight to the, mortar and pestle. Gives me small piles. Which I can form into the larger piles. It's 4 times more expensive in stone and iron. But I've got literally loads of both. So I think it's fine. Oh, excuse me. Let's get those 2 stacks going. And then that. I have no idea how much at the end of the day I'm gonna need for all this. But it doesn't hurt to be prepared for anything. All right. There. So we got a stack just to make that. Now where's the stone dust that I have? There. Okay, so then I best make the fire bricks right now. The amount that I'll need, I'm gonna do the math up properly for this exact amount. So, let's see. So, for the bricks that we need for just one. 216. Now, when you use wall sharing, let me think. So, a 2x2 one. You have how many walls? I can't do that math. Let's just try and aim for it. Let's go one at a time. Ow. So then I need to take the brick dust. Where the clay? There's the clay. That's 2 stacks. 128, so we need twice that amount. There. And then we need to compress these. I need some not pistons, some hoppers. Which I should have lots of. And some chests, which are in here. I should probably set up a few more, in all honesty. But oh well. Ow, ow. Crap, I actually don't have a means to export the Steam. Which is an issue, fun fact. So this is gonna have to get moved. I'm gonna have to move all of this over there at some point. I was really... What's... Ah, lava. There, now we've got the fire clay automated. Okay, now. So to make this, I need gypsum, calcium, or gypsum, fire bricks, and that. So we're getting the uncooked. So, now at this point... What can I do while I wait? We've already cleared out the area. So, I guess... I don't have wrought iron. That's gonna be the biggest issue for making the next stage of machines. So I could set up the basic automated form to automate wrought iron production. This requires a few machines. So to make wrought iron, you need to take the nuggets and smelt them from standard iron nuggets. So we got the ingot. So we need a compressor. So from the compressor, we need a furnace. $80 liters of steam. The problem is I can't see how much this is gonna take. You know what else is bricked? No. How are you doing today, Matt? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I can't see how much steam it's gonna take for this. That's not fun. Damn it. So, And then I need an alloy smelter. From an iron ingot. Okay, so I'll need a compressor, a furnace, and alloy smelter. Knowing you, the exact answer that you know I'm thinking about. Alright, so I need some bronze. I also wonder how much wrought iron I have. Because I surely have gotten some from... Yeah, oh my goodness. I'll need some steel. I can, of course, use some chainmail as well. That's a little bit extra. Well, it's in Ontario, so I'm not really affected. But, you know. Mr. I want to blame everything on everyone else down in the States thinks it's our fault that the States is getting smoke because smoke spreads from a wildfire. Alrighty, let's take that out. Oh, take all of that out. Oh, this part wasn't supposed to go in. That needs to go into the smelter. And then we put that in there. It's just so frustrating dealing with an idiot like that as our neighbor. It really fucking is. I really hope that the Canadian leadership continues turning away from American trade and just going for more European, Chinese, just anywhere trade that isn't America. At this point, I don't even care if it's China or not. Like, it seems like it's better to be buddy-buddies with the fucking Chinese than it is with the American government at this point. And that's saying something. That wasn't even nearly enough for what I needed. That was half an ingot of steel. Game? Really? You really had to skip the armor and just go for the ores. Oh, I hate hoppers so much. I guess it might have been a bad idea to, turn all that extra steel I had into reinforcements. Might have been just a little bit bad. Eating gets good. So first step is I need that nugget press, the mold. I need casting crap. So I'll need to make some more blank casts. At this point I should probably make a lot, so I need zinc and copper. Zinc. Now, I can get twice the amount by grinding it. Yeah, so let's do that first. Because zinc is actually kind of hard to get your hands on. Oh, I broke all of my hammers. Actually, no, not all of them. Now I need a wrench. Oh, that was the wrong pipe. Oh, well, nothing you can do about that. Uh-oh. We're hemorrhaging steam at this point. Alrighty. That's not good. let's grab all of that out. And make some fire bricks. There. Ow. And then this, I can't chuck straight into the smelter. I need to clean it first. Easy job. I just gotta use one of the buckets I used for concrete, because that's sanitary. Alright, so then I just need the blank cast, turn that into an ingot, or nugget cast, and then pour the rest into ingots, and then use that to make a few machines. Alrighty, so I'll need a file and a hammer. We might have to... Oh, God. We might have to invest in that, though. So now we just need to pour that out. We also need to turn this into a cast. Oh, God, I forgot that steel takes so long to solidify. Oh, no, 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 no. I need the fire clay. Oh, there's the dust. Okay, so now... That took so many ingots. Is there a quest like one of these that can give me a few steel ingots? No? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. So, we need to just let the stockpile of steam rebuild. And once it does, we'll then start, hammering some of the... We'll probably do just the steel, I'd say. Because, yeah. Getting the most out of my steel is important right now. So now I can get 2 plates, which is 2 good machines. High pressure machines. I'll be able to get up to 6 ingots. That's gonna be 4 plates. 4 steel plates. Very good. Very nice. Das ist gut, ja. Now, while all that's going, I wanted to check one thing. The windmill. If I... Oh my goodness! We might actually just build this straight up. We have all the materials except for the terracotta now. And this could be a good way to kill some time while we finish preparing the other materials we need. We have lots of calcite. We have some gypsum. I think it's time to rig up more gypsum to grind. So, I'd say we have to go for the terracotta now. But first... Is there anything we should rig up to go right now while we're gone? I don't think we need to. Yeah, I don't think we need to. So, alright. We have this bag all empty. That'll just gather what we need. Okay, boat. And away we go. Now, there's sadly not much I can do while sailing. Who pinged me? From Sardums? What's this about? take out all these fucking lily pads to make further sailing more feasible. This windmill will be very nice to have, to just grind up bulk resources. Especially for grinding up metals like iron and whatnot. Or even clay, for that matter. Come on. Hop in the boat. Come on. Become a boat cat. Come on. Oi. Come on, you're supposed to get in the boat. Oh, he is. That's weird. He has no textures. Except for the... Oh, yeah, it's a bug. Probably because of backporting features, but not the whole thing. Ah, well, he's safe in the boat. Alrighty, I need to take this back to the fridge, so I'll be back in a minute. It took so long because the frickin' plastic wrap that I usually put on top of it just to keep it fresher, that ran out. It got down to the bottom of the roll, and apparently, I guess, that stuff's no longer sticky. They just... yeah, it doesn't have that, like, stick to it when you try and attach it to something. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, pardon me. Alright, we're almost there. This better be terracotta and not red sand. If it's red sand, I might cry. Okay, it's terracotta. Whew! Piss off. I want to level up my pickaxe a fair bit, so this is probably a good chance to do it with a block that mines pretty quickly. I'm hoping that I get another modifier once it levels up, so I can get Unbreaking 5 on it, or Reinforced 5, whatever you want to call it, to get it just one step closer to Unbreakable. Let's see, I just needed 45, but I'm gonna grab a lot more so that I can just macerate it. Can't I? Aren't these used for some? Oh, man, Botania. Truth be told, I never much liked the Botania mod. Partially because anytime it was in a mod pack, I couldn't actually figure out how to properly use it. I guess that kind of goes the same for Thaumcraft, because I've always had it in my mod pack, intent so that I can just use it, but what would always end up happening is the world would get so infected by the taint that it just makes me lose interest. Because I'm always tech first, magic later, and then I never get around to the magic. I need some cool air. It's been raining today, which is lovely. Because we have not had good rain for a few days now. For about a week or two. And it's not just like a sudden burst of rain. It's been raining on and off all day. With a heavy amount this morning. Enough to actually wake me up. So, let's get a fair bit more. Ooh, let's keep going until we level up. I'm curious about something. There's no way that I've only quit the game 3 times. Huh? What's up with that? Oh, we had a stack overflow. Or I guess in this case it would be an underflow. 17,000 does seem to line up. Okay, interesting. Because we have about, 2, nearly 3 barrels full of pure stone. So that does kind of line up. Dang it! No modifier! Oh, unfortunate. Where's my lunchbox? We're gonna need to make some more sandwiches soon, as I've burned through my sandwich supply, or I have one left. And now we need to sail back. We have enough terracotta to make the windmill. We're gonna need to set up a designated area for it. And I think this area is gonna be for like my outdoor machinery for now. Until I build my house and put them underground. Which is my go-to. Because it's very useful just digging out an area and tossing everything in there. Rather than building a building. Especially once you get into electricity, where rain will just go boom in your machines. What do you mean he doesn't know? How are you doing today, Vert? You're not getting... I hope you're doing well. You're not getting that today. I'm doing alright. Just slow, well, I can't say I'm slowly chipping away at Gregtech because we're actually pretty well there to getting the bricked blast furnace set up. We got the materials grinding up. And it's taken a fair bit, so... No, this is only for the second time. Actually, no, third time, Bert. And we're going straight for 4. I have all the materials to do it. It's just a matter of getting them in the prepared forms. see, I see. Yeah, my run as the Knights of St. John is going pretty good. I've pretty much become the southwestern power of Anatolia. And me and the Romans are now dunking on the Ottomans. Well, I'm just patiently waiting for a crusade so I can force it to be called on the capital of the Ottomans. So I can just, like, rush up 3 armies for next to free. And just eliminate the Turks in one go. Or pretty well. That's probably because you're in the early stage, Vert. And that the high ages or late age is when you'll get all the unique units, like the Wagenforts or whatever the hell they're called. All those Hussite units. Speaking of which, wonder how they do the Hussite mechanic in that. You know, I somehow doubt, Vert, that the units are 1-to-1. I really doubt that. I don't know. Eh. Not like I'm gonna play Bohemia or Bavaria anyway. Nope. No can do, Vert. Oh yeah, so I was digging down to lava and I discovered a zombie spawner down here. So we're gonna be turning that into a zombie grinder at some point. Here, kitty. Come on, boy. Come on. In you come. What are you doing? Get on the bed. Or sit there, I guess. Come on. Damn. Well, I mean, you're playing as the Ottomans. It's easy to get back to where you were. They're just that kind of faction that has the ability to just steamroll pretty much everything. Alrighty, let's switch that out for clay. Okay, so now we need to, while that stuff's grinding up, we need to get the windmill going. So we'll need 100 oak planks, because apparently it only takes oak. Now, the problem is there's not many oak trees nearby. There's some all the way over there, so let's head over there. fuck? Oh, jungle. Give me a sapling, please. Just one? I know I said give me a sapling. You couldn't have given me two? Bruh. I don't know why they modified the drop rates of the jungle sapling to such a degree. Because it makes farming them actually near impossible. It's not even the wood that I want. I want to use it to, for fruits. Because if I ever need wood, I can just come here and chop down this rainforest. I totally now sound like a Brazilian businessman, don't I? Yes, we can just chop down a lot of the rainforest. Isn't that actually like a feasible strat? I'm pretty sure that's an actual strat in medieval. Ooh, cinnamon! One sapling. Good. I actually got a sapling from that. Have you... Actually, I'm pretty sure that, in auto battles, auto resolve, javelins have a higher tendency to get... It has more odds stacked behind it, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's like this since they have both melee and good missile stats. Plus armor, so... Yeah, so... For the AI, that's actually a pretty viable strat. Plus, the Peltasti unit for the Romans is actually kind of decent. It's actually pretty good. On its own, it's not that good. But, like, if you can just distract the enemy cav or something, and then get a volley off, beautiful. Beautiful damage. And they have so many volleys of it available. I think they've got, like, 10 volleys worth. What do you mean they're garbage against cav? They're not. At least the Peltasti. The Akonji... Actually, no, I'm pretty sure most of their jabs are decent against cav. It's just that the AI in combat is not good at using them. Yes, I got another jungle sapling. Good, 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 good. That's a lot of clay. But yeah, like... Oh, we got 2 more saplings there. Perfect. So that means how many do we have to work with? 3? I should probably start a plot just for farming these, since they're pretty difficult to get. Where's my mattock? There's my mattock. The question is, where are we gonna do it? Because we need to irrigate them. To grow them. So... We pretty much have this all these crops done, except for the nether crops, so we could actually start setting them up, like, here. Where's my other bucket? There. Yep. A lot of the noble unit is like that. They're very powerful, and they have free upkeep. But the moment you take them out of the settlement, they're so expensive. Also, fun fact, as the Knights of St. John, you can literally just recruit your own generals. I don't know if it's a bug on the game's part, or if it's intentional, but they can just recruit their general's unit, and it gives them a general, and it replenishes very fast. Which kind of makes sense, because they don't have access to a family tree, nor can their generals get married, since, you know, they're a monastic order and all that. So without that, they would be completely and utterly reliant on frickin' random events or scripted events to give them units. Is a unit you can train like standard units? Technically, no. So how it... Oh, fuck, this is the wrong plot. 2, 3, 4... So, technically, how the generals work is right now there's a script. So if you get a general, unless if it's your faction leader, it gets converted over to the generic general unit. So say, for example, the Knights of St. John, their general unit is the Hospitaller Knights unit. However, the faction leader has a special general. Same with the faction heir. And in this case, it's Knights of the Grand Cross. That's the unit you can recruit. It automatically turns into a general unit, then gets converted over. It's a bit weird. Hi, little mama. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? And don't call me a fucking princess. What the fuck? That is creepy. I'm doing alright. I haven't seen you in stream and I was wondering what the hell is with that. There's the saplings, so I want to plant these. I also want to go plant these now. So we've got the oranges, we have bananas. I hope you're happy. I know you love your bananas. There. Now, let's go plant some more of these crops so that I can grow trees. Since that's going to be very important for me. Anyway, where was I with that? So basically, with the so you can only get the specific faction leader unit, that very cool looking general unit, with the faction leader or faction heir. Otherwise, it'll just get converted over for it to the generic general unit. Aw, oh, come on! I'm still planting! God, this RNG is bad. Okay, that's a lot of oak saplings. I also want to grab enough to get started on the spruce, because spruce is going to be very important for building, because I love building with spruce. Plus, it's not a bad wood resource either. Okay, spruce, we need more of the crops. And I think we need technician for getting more. No, I need the explorer coins. So, lol mama, where have you been the past few days? You've been MIA. Where's my food? Where's my lunchbox? I need some light. Dang it, no modifier. That is unfortunate. I do have some iron in there. Oh, and now we need some food. There, that's my oak farm. She's all set up. Now, with that done, we can get back to this now. So, we need to take the grinded clay, take the brick dust, combine them. We need more wood, which we have. Next is my brick dust. Was that a bit overkill? Maybe. Do I care? No. So then all the extra clay dust will go in here to make the, concrete. And everything works out fine. So now, this is the big step for this. For the windmill, we need to make the materials. I need a door, I need a dispenser, I need terracotta. I think I have a door left. I do indeed have a door. So I need 4 iron gears, 4 iron plates, a hopper, a grindstone. This grindstone, it takes cobblestone. So then we need that. We need the iron upstairs. We'll need the file. Wrench, hammer. All of this iron. So then 4 rings. One of those, and then we need 4 gears, so that's 16. Now, we need some plates. Easy enough. So we'll need how many plates? 4 per, we need 5. No, we need 20. There. File, hammer. Top? Oh, I'm gonna need cobblestone. Crap, I need... Oh, I need tougher. Of course. That's how... Duh. You need to use a harder stone type to grind against other stone. Quest done! Oh, I think I need to continually replace the grindstone with this. So... this is gonna be interesting to build. Let's do it here. I think there's a cat at the door that wants in. Oh, that. Come on, Jess. Come on. Oh. Hi, Jess. What? No. No, Jazz, no. You know... oh my god, yeah. So this is how it begins. Really? You had to cancel again? I think right here is the spot. Jazz, stop dragging the cord with you. You know I hate when you do that. Okay, so Jazz! No, you're not going on my lap! No! Jesus. This friggin' boy. Oh my god, how am I supposed to do this if the game canceled it after 5 seconds? Huh? Oh, fuck off, game. Okay, Chaz, I'm not having you walk through the cords. Enough! I hate that, Chaz. You know that. No. Lay. Lay. Lay down. Okay? Lay. No. Okay, no, I can't deal with you. I can't. Not while I'm streaming. This is why I don't let him. This is why I don't like letting him in while I'm streaming, because he'll just demand all the attention, and I gotta just drop whatever I'm doing, which I quite frankly don't like doing. Okay, so then I need to run it around this. And so that ring is one block out, so... And then it's just up like this. Was it 3 layers? It was 3 layers. And then we go inwards by 1. Like this. So that block there has to be the windmill. Up here on what layer? This layer has to be the primitive kinetic shaft box. Down here has to be the windmill. Oh god, do not cross chunk boundaries. Oh my god, I just barely. Ha ha ha! Ah, it's a bit too close for comfort. I put these on the wrong side. So, I need a rotor. It would be nice if it told me what type of router blade we need. Because... Ah, I think I'm gonna go with this. And then... I think I need sails? I don't know. These are just frames, so I don't know. We're gonna have to call the population. You're not supposed to be in here. So, wool. We'll need a fair bit of wool for this. Okay. Oh, it's not showing the amounts. There. Perfect. I hope I'll have enough paper for this. This has 60,000 durability compared to everything else, so... It's a bit expensive, but it's... in the long run, it's gonna be cheapest. Oh my goodness, that's a tall one. 21 paper. Good. Is that gonna be enough? We need 4 of these, which each take just... So, we need 12 paper. We got enough. We can get a bit more carpet, which might be the chunk we need the most of. Actually, no. What am I doing? I can just get cotton. It would be funny if everyone just ganged up on them. Alrighty, so what do we need to grind up here next? No, that takes too much. I guess we grinded up all the gypsum. So let's just toss it back through, just to get it through. Okay. Solo 16 versus 16. Wow. Okay, so wool. Let's go to the coin section. And just buy it, honestly. Plus, actually no, let's just harvest the cotton. That should be enough cotton, but I'll harvest it all because the extras can go towards making torches. Which never hurts. Okay, so then we just need to... We only needed, I think, 12. There. So then, from here, we need lots of leather, which we have. And then lots of oak logs, which we also have. Leather should be in here. Although we spent a lot of leather on yogurt, so... we might have to slaughter some cows, which is fine. Actually, no, we won't need to. Not now, anyway. So then, we'll need 3 per. So, 12 in total. Wonder if I should just make as many as I can right now. As extras. Nah, it's fine. Okay, so now I need hammer, file, saw. The file broke. I don't know why it doesn't spread it out properly. Come on, game. And then I need a mallet. There's my hoppers. So... how... wait, where does this dispenser go? It required a dispenser, so... why do I still have my dispenser? Replace a clay block in the wall. Put anything you like in the interior, bed, stairs, torches. Okay, so the interior is fine. So it goes into the dispenser. Where does the output go? Oh yeah. You fucking reminded me, Vert. Oh! On the DAC server, there is someone who was getting upset because the AI in Sieges kept breaking, and he made a suggestion that the devs should make every settlement have broken walls and an open gate so that sieges don't rely on siege equipment. And the reason being, he keeps sallying out, breaking the AI. Yeah. On the mod literally known for having the maps from the movies. So you could have some really cinematic fights at, like, Minas Tirith, Osgiliath, fucking, Imladris, well, Rivendell, or even fucking Erebor. Like, come on. Come on, bro. Hey, there we go. Now, let's try grinding up this to begin with. So, items go into the controller. So in here? Efficiency 0%. Hold on a minute. Why is there 0 efficiency? I don't understand that. Wait, it might not work with this item. So, it's macerates. So let's try grabbing some standard ore then. This do be a pretty unique item, so it makes sense if it doesn't want to work on it for some reason. Let's grab iron. That's one way to deal with an enemy. The hell? Oh no. Is it too low on the ground or something? It's just not even working. It's not even that it's slow. It's just not working. I found a thread that had this same issue, but they're saying that the fix was that it's either a bug or get it to work with IC2 rotors instead. So, that requires titanium. That requires stainless fucking steel. Okay, I need to test if that's really the issue. This is testing, okay? Don't get angry at me. No, that wasn't the issue. Maybe it is really just the positioning. If so, that's kind of dumb. Now, if I want to use it, I have to rebuild it in an entirely different spot. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth my effort. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's worth my effort. We're just gonna leave it like this. It's supposed to basically be a big mace raider that just runs purely on wind. So it's basically just a big version of this machine. Okay, we're... Oh, God. Ah, hell. Okay, so... Now, we need to get our buckets. Take half for the concrete, half for the water. And let's form some more bricks, some more fire clay bricks. Fire bricks. There. That's a lot. This is enough for the 4 controllers, so let's get that going right away. We'll need 4 blast furnaces. And a lot of iron plates for it. So for this, I need 728 plates. No, that's the wrong recipe. Oh, I was... one plate short. Wait, was I? Yeah. Huh. Wait. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking. 27 is a multiple of 9, not 7. That's my issue. Four furnaces, but I need... Okay. Wrench. Where's me fucking... There's me wrench. I need to grab my other backpack that I put away. Oh, God, that only makes one? Oh, God, that's a lot of iron, then. Let's get some of that iron getting to grind over there. Now. So, I'm gonna need a fair bit more bricks. Let's focus on getting one set up right now. There. That's enough fire bricks to get one. So we need 36 to begin with, and then 24 for each multiple. Let's go set it up. Let's do this. The blast furnace. At long last, we've got it. Now, the build was like this. Hollow. Oh, I thought I didn't get that back. I would have been mad at myself. Yes! Steel! Now I need my coal coke from down below. I'm gonna need to make some coke ovens as well. So that I can make more coal coke. Where's the rest of my gypsum? Thought I had more. Here's some more. I hope this is enough for what we need. We're pretty well out of iron at this point. Smelted iron. Which is kind of why I'm smelting all this right now. I have just barely enough steam production, so I can't toss it in there, sadly. So now we just gotta basically wait. There's nothing more we can do. We just gotta kill some time. Man, we have so much extra calcite. It's unreal. Let's set up the chest over there just to hold all of these extra resources. We have our first steel ingot. That's another one able to be formed, so let's craft it right now. Where's my lunchbox? What'd I do with my lunchbox? There it is. I'm just blind. I do not have any extra iron ingots. I can smelt this stuff up, though, to get just an instant boost to my iron. Now, next. The next thing I wanted to do was... Oh, yes! The, machines. To automate the wrought iron production, since that's very important for the next stage of the game. So... I'm gonna need a... Where was that? I need a compressor. I need a furnace. And I need a alloy smelter. I'll also need a power source for all of it, so... But I need more iron for that later. So, to get started on all of this... I'm gonna need to take the... Get that going. I need to go use the bathroom, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, that's a lot of... We're gonna have to look into these, definitely, for steam production. The only problem is a lot of it takes steel. That's the real issue. Solid takes just iron. Same with low pressure. Why am I trying to craft, Here I was crafting the wrong stuff. We're gonna need a lot of furnaces for this. Ah, nuts! We don't have enough iron to make another wrench. You don't think? No. There. This is what we needed to do. That's two. The only problem is I don't have the coke oven production. Alrighty, so we need to make a bunch of coke ovens. I might tear down this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tear down that. Because I'm gonna need to reappropriate the space. Now that we have a good supply of steel, we can start switching our tools over to steel. Although I only want to do that once I get the coke ovens running. Since right now our bottleneck is coal coke. I at least want 4 to supply it. We don't have the means to automate it like I did with the other world. Not yet, anyway. We'll need a lot of rails and stuff. And that's a fair bit of high-tech stuff. But we can just get by. So said many Muslim rulers of the medieval age. But that's kind of because of their starting circumstances, Vert. They start off with like 3 provinces. One is just like a pitiful fucking small town or something like that. Actually, I'm pretty sure all 3 are fort settlements. 2 are citadels. 1 is like a small fort. Small castle. They start at war with Aydin Karaman and the Ottomans. And literally turn 2, they start with a siege on Smyrna. So I think they get a bit of a pass in my books. They don't have nearly enough economy for the player to actually hold up. Unless you bum rush the Aydin. Of course, when it's an AI, that's a different story because the AI loves its cheats. Now get rid of this fucking rain. We also need to prepare up more bronze, I'd say. I'm gonna set most of this stuff off to the side. Yes, mining speed of 16. It just barely increases. Durability doesn't really increase all that much. Huh. Interesting. Is this even worthwhile? Not really. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. It's not worth it. It's not that big of an increase yet. And especially not when I'm so starved for steel. Okay, so now we have all that space. We're gonna set this aside. All of the materials aside so that I can put it together in the future. Now then, with that out of the way, why are we out of steam now? Okay, we're just slowly, barely gaining. This is gonna restart restocking soon. Okay, so oh shit, I had a ton more gypsum. So from the amount of steam that this setup is gonna consume to turn what we need. $40 liters of steam. The problem is, I don't know how much the furnace will take. But we can test that out right now. If I have iron nuggets. Which I don't think I do. go figure I wouldn't have it. That's... I can just saw up an ingot. I thought it would be a hammer that you would do it with, or something else. But oh well, I'm not complaining. Huh? Oh, that is weird. Wrench. So then, we disconnect the furnace. So we started at 1600. 16,000. Minus 14,976 equals... Hey Vert, I need a favor from you. I need you to time this faster than I can. Okay. So I'm gonna put a nugget in, and I need you to time it with, like, a good timer. Because I'm gonna have the delay since I'm gonna be doing it, since... I just need the... Just how long it takes to smelt one of these nuggets. That's what I'm trying to test right now. It's probably going to be a whole number, so getting it close enough will probably be fine. But I need to make sure that 2 people makes it more accurate. In case I fuck up. Which I probably will. Vert is... Are you getting like a pocket watch ready or something? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I got 13 seconds. 12.92. What'd you get? Okay. 13. 1024 divided by 13. That is basically 80 units of steam per second. 80 liters. So all in all, to get my wrought iron production to be solid, I need a total of 6,200 liters of steam produced per second. So there's a number of ways to do this. And one of the ways we could do this is with steam. One of these. Oh, that requires reinforced glass. Oh no! So that produces 120. So we need 2 of these. But it can only be... Steam can only be produced during the day. But if we go for 3, we could then attach a tank to use the excess. Or we could just go straight for lava boilers. A large coal boiler could also cover it and have excess. Interesting. Now, so what do I want to use? Lava is... I think I should go for the large coal boiler. It requires 5 steel plates. A lot. But we can cover that now. Okay. This stuff should go over here. The rest of this stuff is actually usable up here, so... Let's actually toss down another chest. Who pinged me? From here. Huh. So, now... we need to make the coke ovens. And then we'll need to go mining for a lot of coal. Just so that we can get the coal coke needed for steel production. So... this is just sand and clay. I want how many coke ovens? 4 for now. Let's actually produce a... yeah, 4 for now. So 5 stacks of sand. $104. So I just need 26 bricks. Fuck it. There. Now, I need the, frame. Okay, so that covers that for now. The compressor is no longer running, so what we're gonna do is just here and there just chuck a bit in to just get going. Redstone clock. I'd like to get 2 of these. Actually, no. I only need 1 right now. So, I'm gonna need a lot of red alloy. That's fine. These clocks are the issue. I just need 1. How many gold ingots do I have? Some. I have the redstone I'll need. Instead of doing this actually first, I should probably bum rush what I'll need to make an automated ore refinement. Which is just a macerator twice, and then a smelter. Plus the coal boiler. So, the math should be pretty well fine, I imagine. Let's see, so to smelt this, it doesn't tell me. And I need to do this so that I can actually, you know, just dump a lot of things in and then forget about it. So, let's get to crafting. I need 1 more bricked bronze hull. I'll need a lot more bronze. That actually consumes so little steam, it's unreal. Oh no, it's just that, production was high enough to handle it. Where's the rest of my bricks? They're over there. I'm gonna have to just cannibalize a bunch of them. So, it takes a lot of steam to just plate them up, doesn't it? Yeah, 640 liters per second is just too high. at this point in time. So, for this, we need 3 of these. Then the coal boilers require 2 bricks on the bottom and just that. So, I don't need bronze for it. Good. I need 2 diamonds, which I think I have. Oh, I've got lots. And then after that, I need pistons. I'm gonna need a lot of pistons. So, I need to then use the coins to buy some more. Technician coins, and they just come from these, I believe. Yeah. Every 5 minutes I can get another 2. That's pretty good. Wrench. And I need 2 macerators. Well, how much steam does it cost to break apart the ore? Actually, I'll need an anvil, of course. 640 liters, so either way, so that's gonna be too much. So it's better to use a macerator then. Oh yeah, I should probably just set up 1 large coal boiler right there to power all that stuff. That would actually really help, I'd say. Furnace. And I'm trying to be smart about this, and instead of just, like, hooking everything up to the same line of steam production, I'm trying to dedicate 1 boiler to whatever and go from there. I'm trying to think, boys. One large coal boiler. There we go. I wonder if I can just... Probably not. It's not a lava boiler after all. So now, we need wrought iron plates. Where's my wrought iron? There. Now, I need 2 macerators. There they are. And then 1 furnace. I'm out of bronze. I'm almost out of copper as well. I don't like that. We're gonna have to go mining. Good thing I know where there's some more veins. Empty. Not empty. Honestly, I don't want to deal with this right now. So just put all of that in there. Crap, we're gonna need more wood. I'll have to go fetch some. Ah! Actually, I think there's a stack of wood in there that I can just use. Barely any wood. So let's take it to the saw. There, and this random thing can go in there, same with the door. Alrighty, so we're pretty well clear of the iron in here. I think. No, we're not. But, it's everything's everywhere here. So, we just need to mine everything, and we'll get an extra heaping of iron. Spooky. So, okay, that's a good amount of copper so far. Of course, we're gonna need a lot more. But it's good that we're getting a good ratio of it right now. Man, it's gonna be so good finally having automated resource production. Fuck. We're in desperate need of that. From there, the only issues is gonna be keeping the boilers fed. Oh my god, that's a full flooded cave, isn't it? Yeah, there's no ores there. So that looks like the ore vein of this layer is done. So now we just need to dig down and continue clearing. I actually might end up relying on a fair bit of lava boilers. Lava steam boilers for good production. Since it produces 600. We'll need to find out. We'll have to see how much 3 liters of lava actually means. It's, I don't know if that's, if that means, like, milliliters, like, so that's 3 out of 1,000 of a bucket, or not. Or if it's 3 buckets per 20 ticks. If it's per 20 ticks, that's insane consumption. To the point that it's not really feasible at this point. Come on, give me some haste. Damn it, no haste. All we got is, I think, strength, too. Or, well, another stage of strength. And to think I added... no, I did not. Oh, okay. I thought I added more redstone to this. Ooh, some diamond dust. Okay, 3 stacks of copper, near basically 4. That's pretty good. I'd say that should solve our immediate, copper deficiency. Alrighty, I'd say that's good. Oh my god, I had all that at my disposal. There's a good chunk of bronze. Ow. Now... how much does it take to just smelt this straight up? It doesn't want to tell me. Oh, wait. That's I have it already. That's for the alloy smelter, but I reckon it should be about the same. Let's test. And I don't need... if it goes down to the same amount, to 14.976, then it's gonna be 13 seconds. Yep. Perfect. I need some hoppers. Where's all my chests? Okay, I think it's time that I crafted some very special tool that'll help us. Because I should have the steam for it. Wait, steam? Steel. Now I just need 100 technician coins. Now, I'm gonna buy some more pistons. Tinker's mask spot. There. Now, chest, I can also do... What key was it? T. There we go. That also really helps. I was hoping to avoid that, but I guess there's no choice. Okay, we're gonna need a, copper chest or something. There. One chest up top. This is up to speed now. So we have a much higher production of steam. I might even be able to run the alloy smelter together. Yep, we're fine so far. Wait, how much is it to run the alloy smelter? $640 liters, that's too much. That'd require like 3 boilers. Ah! Damn you, game! Whew. One moment. I'm gonna be back in just a minute, guys. course, they're the ones delivering that package. What's going on? What's eating away at my Steam right now? Okay, no, it shouldn't be. There we go, now it's increasing. I need to go chop down a lot of trees to get more wood. Wait, why do I need to go chop down trees if I got this thing over here that gives me a lot? I was hoping to get at least another machine set going. But I honestly don't think I've got the time. Well, not the time, but just like the focus. I mean, because at this point, I'm starting to lose focus. And I forgot the thing I came over here for. See what I mean? I'm losing focus. Did I even start my spruce farm? Yeah, I did. Another sapling. I don't know what had happened here, but Bro, stop it. I want to set up another plot so I can start doing some fancy shenanigans of tree breeding. See how it works exactly, because I know that there's a... So I'm gonna need a grafter. Easy enough. Well, that's a lot of oak wood to work with. Now. There's one. Two. I don't know why I just got that achievement. That's weird. Well, I ran out of coal coke, so... I have a lot more coke oven bricks being produced there. So, with that in mind, we can... I'm thinking... Okay, we might be able to scrounge up enough for one more, and we'll use that for coal. Okay. So now we need to get our hands on a lot of coal, which will need to be forge hammered. There's one literally underneath my base, but the problem is it's right under it. I guess I can start mining from here. Okay, that should be enough raw coal. Hey, Nick. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You just got off work? Nice. This does not consume up much steam at all. Yes! Yes! Ah. Speaking of which, after I end stream, I gotta make up my lunches for the next 3 days. I'm planning on making crunch wraps. Technically crunch wraps, but they won't have that crunchy tortilla. It'll just be the soft tortillas. I had already made another recipe, which was chicken gyro. The chicken turned out so good. First time doing proper cooking, and it went wonderfully. Alright. Let's drain these. There. And once we have enough steel that we can make another coal boiler, we'll do that. Oh, Although it won't, no, it won't give us what we need exactly. 300 liters, that's not enough to run the alloy smelter. Oh man, that alloy smelter. Alright, I need to go use the bathroom, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright. Let's chuck in another stack. Oh man. It's good that we finally got this going. So now, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, I need more pistons. Grafting, that's right. I was about to go into grafting. Oh man. So I need a bit of bronze, a hammer. Alright, and then we need some iron to repair our matic in due time. So now we need this and the tools. Where's my file? don't think that was actually necessary. Let's hope not. Because I'm hoping I don't have to deal with that stuff yet. The forestry stuff. Let's see what happens with that. I'm genuinely curious, and I would like the game to stop doing that. Ay, ay, ay. So after this row, the rest of the forestry area is probably gonna start being used for, a lot of these plots will start being used for forestry trees. Trying to get through that with bees. Although eventually I intend to, like, start stacking these up together. So, like, just right here, I intend to do one big stack, where it's just a 4x4, next a 2x2, next layer 2x2, again and again and again, with all the crops. Just to save on space. Because at this point, it's starting to get a bit big. Alrighty, so we have a bunch more coke oven bricks. We'll use it for coal. Oh, yes! Just barely. Alright, so I think at this point, it's just tedious work that's gonna take too long for me to just keep on streaming. So I think I might start wrapping things up here. And just do some of this, monotonous back and forth on my own. I should probably aim to get another set of coke oven bricks, and then make a few more just to get charcoal from, to power my coal boilers. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap up here. So yeah, folks, that's going to be it for me for today. Tomorrow, Power. I'll see about playing Power World tomorrow. So yeah, I will catch you all then. You all have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.